Hey gang, today we're in Carlsbad, California, and we're staying at the Hilton Grand Vacation Club MarBrisa. So this video is of a one-bedroom plus unit in the Point neighborhood. One of the important things to remember when booking in the Point neighborhood is there are no elevators. The plus units are located on the third floor, and if you don't want to take a chance of having to take the stairs, then I would recommend booking in the Cove neighborhood. Now, if you're on the first floor here, you could actually take the sidewalk on down around and avoid the stairs. And of course, if you're on the second floor, you have the little walkway here that just walks over and you're on the correct floor. Now, I believe when I remember from when I booked, all of the plus units were on the top floor, and they all required taking the stairs. Now, those luggage carts you saw aren't going to do you a lot of help. If you're up on the third floor, you're going to have to carry your luggage up these stairs. And as you can see, it's a fair number of stairs that you're going to have to carry everything up. Now, once we get up there, we'll take a look at the unit. And as you walk in, it's a fairly large size unit. Now, this is a dedicated one bedroom. There is no lock off, so there's no studio or additional unit or pass-through door. It does provide a nice large kitchen, and the kitchen has everything that you would want to fix a meal. Now, there's a little closet here that I thought would have been perfect for a washer and dryer, but it's just a closet. There is no washer and dryer in this unit, and it's one of the drawbacks of these units, for us at least. You have to use the community laundry room, which is down on the second floor. Now, keep that in mind because you're going to have to take the stairs with your laundry. The dining room has a small table with seating for 4. This was perfectly adequate for the wife and I. And since it's not a lock-off unit, the most you're going to be sleeping in this unit, I believe, is 4. So that's plenty adequate for this particular unit. The sofa there folds out into a sofa sleeper, so you can sleep 2 in the living room. There's a couple of footstools underneath that table there. You have that chair. And then as you turn around, it has a really nice and very large Samsung television. And there's a few drawers underneath that for storage. Next, we'll take a look at the bathroom. And in booking, if I remember correctly, it said that it had a tub shower, but this unit had a separate soaking tub, and that's a nice deep tub. It is not a jetted tub, but it would be a very nice tub if you wanted to take a bath. And then there's, of course, the toilet, and there's a single vanity in this portion. Now, you'll notice that there's a door that kind of separates the 2 sinks or the 2 vanities. So you have dual vanities, but one's on either side of the door. Then as we come around here, this is the shower area. Not a spectacular shower, but still a very nice shower. And then we'll go through the door, and this will lead to the second vanity, and then the master bedroom and the closet. Now, the closet has mirrored doors, so you have your full-length mirror there. It also has a small safe, an ironing board and iron, and then the linens for the fold-out sofa sleeper can be found on that closet, in that closet also. And then underneath this sink, if you need a makeup mirror, they do provide a lighted makeup mirror down here. So the master bedroom has 2 end tables here. They have the electrical and USB outlets in them. It's a nice king-size bed. There is a little stool there if you need that stool for getting dressed. And then there is a good-sized television and a nice dresser. Next, we'll take a look at the balcony area. I was a little bit disappointed in this balcony. It's a little bit on the narrow side. There's only 2 chairs here and a small wicker type table. So not a lot of area, but then again, when you take a look, the view here definitely is not what I would consider a prime view. A little disappointing for a unit that's listed as a plus unit. Also, you have to deal with jet noise. This resort is in the flight path to an airport. Fortunately, they shut down flights somewhere around 10 p.m. at night and don't resume till 6 a.m. the next day. One of the nice things I thought about this resort is they utilize their rooftops for solar energy, so I'm sure that keeps some of the cost down. There was a single gas grill outside of this building with a little concrete picnic table there. And then on the second floor is the community laundry. It's a little claustrophobic in this room to me. There's a small table there and a single washer and dryer, and those are free to use. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. It really helps out with YouTube. And if you would like to see more videos about timeshares and timeshare stays, I would invite you to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, safe travels. If you'd like more information about timeshare stays, visit Timeshare Users Group at tug2.net or visit their discussion forums at tugbbs.com.